Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. In today's video, as you can see, we are playing on Missing on the new map in the beta. And again guys, this is the beta, so please know that some things will be changing. Well, not necessarily changing, but there will be some differences, or there can be differences between now and the final release, because some things will get updated, some things will get patched. There will be bugs, bug fixes, and obviously there are going to be a whole lot of things that are changing depending on how things go and what happens. But the reason we are on Missing and the reason we're on the beta today is to actually show you the strongest relic that is currently in the game that got released with the beta. So it will be available for everyone. Look, it might be subject to change, so we're going to show you what it looks like now on the beta, but hopefully they keep it. It is insane. It is the most powerful relic currently in the game, and it is only found after beating the new map on Expert with Missing. And that relic is called Reset. So what it does is it returns a relic to level 1 after ascending it, and it keeps all of its progress. So we were actually quite insanely lucky. Firstly, we got the Past Zodiac rune for the 2.5% damage per half heart or full heart. I can't actually remember which one it is. I believe it's half heart. Anyway, we also landed up getting Stormbringer's axe, which you saw me quite leveling up now. Now, Stormbringer's axe is probably one of the easiest weapons to use in this map, and it is very, very strong. So we are going to be leveling and ascending that one for ourselves and seeing just how disgusting this Reset relic actually is. Now, you can find it on absolutely any person, and the chances of finding it in the first shop, obviously it's all RNG, so it is a lot easier to get it in on Missing in his actual skill tree, because you know he's just silly strong and has the weirdest combinations of skills and relics in his skill tree. So because it is a relic that is, you know, unique to Missing, and because you need him to unlock it and that kind of thing, you are able to get it in his skill tree just like Glitch. So very, very strong, very good to be able to just, you know, say to yourself, okay, well, I want to play a game with the Reset relic, but I don't really want to have to try and find it in the shop. So you just play as Missing and go from there. So we do have to just cart a little bit. We don't have a lot of projectiles, so we do have to just struggle in the very beginning for a little bit. Hopefully this gives us projectiles on Stormbringer. Damage works just as well, and we are going to re-roll that damage and projectiles. We do need 7 projectiles minimum, just because that is the best possible outcome for the Stormbringer axe. So the best build for the axes, guys, is duration, projectiles, and damage. And when you talk about projectiles, we speak about 7 projectiles, and I will show you the reason for that once we ascend the axe. But for now, we do need to get more level ups. The Reset relic costs 5 to unlock, so you do need to keep that in mind as well. Now we are going to upgrade this. We are not going to ascend it just yet, but we do have to make sure that we have enough projectiles on it for our idea, well, for the build or for the Stormbringer's axe to work properly. I mean properly, not really properly, but for them to work to their utmost proficiency is the best way of saying. So to optimize the Stormbringer axes as a relic or as a weapon, you are looking for a minimum of 7 projectiles. Obviously you don't need 7, but it gives you the most optimal amount of damage, so you want to have 7. I'll show you why we go 7 in a little bit once we do have enough. Oh, we do actually have enough. So there we go. We use the Reset relic. Now, we got 7 projectiles. What that does is we throw all axes at the same time, ignoring gravity. So just in case you didn't know, all the axes now go around us in all directions. Now, the reason we say 7 is if you have a look, they are 1 in like nearly every single corner around us. So it doesn't matter where we are, we're going to hit everything around us. And that's going to cause a lot of damage and help us with survivability as well. So that is why we go 7. If you go for anything less than 7, it doesn't shoot them in all directions. There will be a direction where the axes do not go, and therefore it's not very optimized for AoE damage like it is right now. So that is why I say, you know, let's go for that specific thing. Here's one of the new shrines again. This one, it costs skill points to get, but movement speed is very much well worth the 3 skill points. So we are definitely going that route. We got ourselves a lovely artifact, the magnet, and that is very, very good for us because we need a lot of XP. So we are going to have 30 levels on Stormbringer's axe. It is going to become the most insane skill you will ever see. And obviously this can happen on a lot of the different skills. Probably the best ones will be the Stormbringer's axe, cards, you know, those hard hitting skills that we are all used to and know how to build correctly and deal a lot of damage with. So like cards, bow, the axes, just all of those really make it a lot easier for us to build it with the reset and to know what we're doing and looking for. Another interesting one that we could maybe get in the future will be the Tarot deck. So the Tarot deck will obviously bring us a lot of different, status effects. So we will get a lot of status effects. You'll be able to upgrade it quite well because there are only 4 upgrades that happen with the Tarot deck, and that is your effective probability, damage, cooldown, and duration, I believe. And therefore, you know, you're only upgrading those. So even if you just randomly spammed it, you will get a very, very strong outcome regardless. So that is probably one of the coolest weapons or relics to get with missing and the reset relic. And I haven't found one obviously yet because, well, this is the random video that we're posting with missing. When I say random, it's because his constellation is randomized. So I don't really have a choice per se on what we are going to be getting, but we are looking now for damage on everything just so we can increase that amount to some insane numbers. Alright, we are going to get this burn relic. Look, we don't need it. We're not going to be doing burn damage, but it's a free relic, so we'll take it anyway. Alright, so let's go hunt down some more life. When I mean life, I mean the potions, because overheal, they changed it. They made the potion smarter. So now we don't have to be missing part of our HP to use the potion. Now if we just pick up a potion, it will give us half a heart. So like this is a half a heart potion. Bam, it gave us half of a heart blue heal. So that is one of the other changes. I never discussed it in my other video, unfortunately. But that is one of the changes that came with the beta as well. And we'll be making it to the live as well. So that's actually a really, really nice change. You don't have to be slightly hurt. You can be on full red hearts, and just any potion will obviously then give you the blue hearts. So that's fantastic. That was a 5 gold upgrade. I don't know why I picked it up, but we did. I actually thought it was the free relic for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, we picked it up. Who cares? Poison's good. We actually do have a relic that we have not unlocked yet, which requires us to poison, burn, and paralyze enemies, and they need to be immune to it. So the best place to probably do that is with the Tarot deck, and then obviously each enemy does have a certain resistance in them. So you can go for like certain things and you'll be okay to do that map. So a good example is like the Ruined King mini boss. He is immune to poison, so fighting against him with the poison build is going to be one of the best ways to unlock that new relic. But it is a difficult relic to use or to unlock, so you know, just keep that in mind. It is quite difficult for people to unlock, and it will take some time to get unlocked. Alright, we did pick up another magnet, which is actually really good, and we do want to just stay away from him because he hurts. Or she, I guess, because it's a mama. Alright, we are looking for projectiles works. Again, we're looking for more damage than anything else. There we go. Damage and projectiles, damage and cooldown. Come on, one more. One more. There we go. We've got damage and duration, but obviously we need to roll one more level over there. But we'll get that now. There we go. The bat is dead. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of gold left on the floor, but that's okay. It's not really that important. We got that. We are going to ascend it again. Oh, I picked up the crystal already. I was like, hang on, how can I ascend this? Oh man, that was funny. Oh, my brain. Okay, we can grab the 30% cooldown over there. The 10% crit is also very good. Movement speed loss is okay. What else are we looking for here? We can go for even more damage, but we're then going to take more damage. Poisoned enemies. We actually have quite a bit of poison over here. We've got that to poison enemies, so we can go for this. Do we want more damage? I'm not going to take it. And there's a reason for it. Things are going to get a little bit wonky here, and because of that, it's better for us to not go for that, unfortunately. It would have been nice if we had enough gold to get the Volknut Goblet, but unfortunately we don't, so we can't get it. We did, however, get, you know, 2 new hearts, so that works for us over there. We do actually need to put a little bit more damage into our... Not damage, we need to put more points. We need to put 1 point over here. So there goes some of our skill points. And we can now ascend the Storm Axe again. Stormbringer Axe into Axe Storm. These deal lightning damage, and every time we increase the actual flat damage of the axes, it is going to increase that flat damage for the lightning as well. So obviously that's going to get stronger and stronger the more that we play as well, or the more that we upgrade our skill. So as you can see, we are critting for 320 damage right now, which is quite an insane amount of damage to be dealing this early in the run. So very insane. Nothing's going to live. We're just going to run around and pick up as much gold as possible until we get 99, because the next shop, hopefully we get some really nice relics to go as well. So we're going to use that push just so it's out of the way. And now we keep going. We are going to level up the axe, so guys, please stay put. We do need to see what levels we get, but maybe not. Maybe we can fast forward this and just get to the juicy part where the axe is a full level. So we'll definitely have a look at that and see from there. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you would like to see. Obviously the video would be quite a bit shorter, and we can do that. We can do like a little bit of a skip ahead, especially now. A lot of the time we are just running around collecting gold. So if that's something that, you know, okay, let's just skip to like the boss fight, and then let's see what you get from the shop, and then let's do the final boss fight, because obviously after the first, or after the next boss fight, you know, you can just skip forward quite a bit, because there isn't really anything more to see on the ground, or there's nothing really more to see with regards to, you know, build path or something like that, especially in a video like this. where we focusing mainly on the axes and nothing else. And nothing else is really getting any points put into it. It's all just the axe. So it's quite crazy. Also, just a note while we're here, that pushback relic, do not use it when the second boss of this map spawns. It makes the boss move so far away that it takes him a good couple of minutes to return to the battle while still trying to attack you. So you have to literally sit in the arena for a good amount of time before the boss decides to actually show up on the radar to be hit. So please do keep that in mind. Do not use that relic when you are fighting the boss or when he spawns, because it is a no-no for us. Maybe they'll make him pushback immune and that would solve that problem, but obviously right now there is an issue with the boss and being pushed back out of the arena, and then you aren't able to do anything until he comes back, if he does come back, because they like to just spam their abilities and not walk back into the arena too quickly. Hey, I don't even know where I'm going right now. We've got 10 XP, but it doesn't really matter too much. We can wait till we got like 30 or 40. It's not going to make much of a difference right now. Haven't been dropping a lot of chests yet, which is unfortunate. We would like more chests. Chests are good for us. We do actually have another XP relic over here. We actually have 2 of them, which is really cool. We've got quite a few, but we do still need to destroy the shrine. I think it's a bit late to get what we needed from it, so we're gonna try. We'll stand like over here, so at least everything that spawns on the left hand side will make it. I did forget we got an Astrid shield, which helps us with our damage while taking damage, so we can actually take double the amount of damage. So we've got 2 shields, which is fantastic. And we're just building on the damage. As you can see, as this goes up by 9 damage, we're going to look at this. It's on 105. It then goes to 110. So this also gains a lot of damage, which is very helpful as well. We really don't need more duration. We are going to look for more damage and projectiles. So we are going to focus on those. There we go. And last one, damage and projectiles. So we just need 5 more XP. Should be okay and easy to get. We might not get it before the last boss, but we'll definitely get it before the final boss. And then we got to think of what we're going to ascend from there. So a couple of options. We could go Thunder Codex. We could go Brawn. I think Thunder Codex will probably be really, really good here. We do have burning relics. We've got this relic over here which deals burn, and then we do have the other fire, so going for Brawn could be a good idea, but otherwise we are going to be looking at going for the Thunder Codex as well. So we actually don't have 99 gold yet, which was silly. I should have gone and got it, but I never, because, you know, I'm clever. We are 91 gold. Look, if we don't get 99, that's fine as well. You don't need 99 on the dot, but it is good to get. If we could get to this before the boss spawns, it's that one. Then these over here, this should be in the arena, hopefully. Well, we got there before the boss. We are 99 gold. That is fantastic. And now we keep going. So we can actually use that again. Suck up all that XP, and there's the boss. Hopefully that chest made it into the arena. It did. That is fantastic. The boss, we can't even see them, and they are already hurt really badly. But let's go here. We're gonna add that, and that is it. So 298 damage on the axes with 13 projectiles. We do an insane amount of damage. I really still don't know where the boss is. I just found them out of the arena. And as you can see, we hit so many axes, and the boss also is immune to poison. But dead, we'll use that. It's probably not as much XP as we thought it would be. We could go Thunder Codex because we do have the Electric Cage as well. But let's see what else we get. We don't need Slingshot. We could go Axes. Let's do that. That sounds like a fantastic idea. It already starts off at level 5 for us. We are going to make sure we get projectiles. We want projectiles, damage. There we go, more damage and projectiles. We're going to ascend it to Sindri's bouncing axes. So the axes bounce up to 3 times. Each bounce resets their duration. And then now we can obviously get it up even higher on the levels. So that is fantastic. But let's keep going. We're looking for just pretty much life now. Nothing else is really necessary. We don't need any of the weapons. So we can grab damage over here. What we're going to lose, we lost a bit of cooldown, which is okay. Let's see what else we get. We got ourselves a Burning Inferno Pendant. Unfortunately, we don't have burn, so that was kind of a waste. But we've got that. What does it give us? That gives us more damage and attack speed. Alright, that's it for this shop. Again, we will probably land up getting a lot of chests and even more gold for the boss room. We do have another burning relic over here that we're going to unlock. We do kind of need to just stand still. As you can see, this is ridiculous. Look at our axes and how they are going. We have so many projectiles. We have the bouncing axes as well, which we will be leveling up. And this is just insane. We can literally stand still right now and nothing is going to get even close to us because of the amount of damage that we can do. So we do need 67 more kills before we can get that relic. It will be our last relic of the run. But again, we can just add even more projectiles to Stormbringer's axe, and this is getting ridiculous. So this is how we do it if you want to completely break your game and see how ridiculous some weapons can get. And we got purple flame beads. The burnt enemies have 20% chance of purple flames burning them. These flames do not fade, and they burn the enemies until they die. So that's really cool for a burn build. When the burn enemies, it has no duration. It's going to continuously burn them until they die. So that elite just jumped to his death. And as you can see, we have a ridiculous amount of XP on the floor and so much gold everywhere. So we're just going to run around, pick up all the gold. Obviously, the more we run around, the more gold there's going to be to pick up as well, because the chests will end up respawning. And we're just going to keep doing this. If we could get an XP relic, an artifact, the magnet artifact, that would be fantastic. We actually did get one. Looky there. We also have a chest below us. And we can just run. We really don't have to worry about anything. I doubt anything is going to live even close to long enough for it to worry us. So we just running around. Let's go for even more damage on Stormbringer's axe because it affects the lightning attack as well as the axe damage. So that's even more damage on damage on damage. And this is insane. We have so much gold in front of us on the map. We need to go run around and collect it all. There's another chest. We actually should have kept more movement speed. I don't know, we didn't really see much, but this is insane. Even more damage on Stormbringer's axe. Yes, please. Let's keep going. And unfortunately, the run isn't the fastest. We are on 24 minutes. It does say 24 minutes, guys, but what happens is if we're in this menu, it does have time tick already. So that is something that's there already that you have to think about. We do only want damage and projectiles. We'll go for some other upgrades over there, that's okay as well, but we do need a lot of damage, so we're going to keep the damage and projectile the way that we've got it going. Alright, I hear things dropping. I don't know if they're chests or not. Also, another thing is, like, I know a lot of people want timers, or they would like more indicators for certain things, but if you do listen closely to the game, there are audio and there are visual, visual and audio clues for things. Like if you wanted to know if an elite was spawning, they do actually make, they have like their own cries for when they do spawn. I don't think a lot of people know that they have their own cries or make a noise. I don't think people have paid attention to the point where they can hear the difference. If we do hear it, I'll be like, okay, there's the noise. Did you hear it? But I don't think we have any elites that are spawning right now. So that doesn't help anyway. Alright, we do actually... we'll pick up that now. That's okay. We did see another shrine relic. Guys, it is going to just lag for a second, so please be patient. It actually didn't lag at all, so that's fantastic. I thought it would lag because of the amount of XP we were about to suck up, but we are about to run into not having the amount of gold we wanted, so that's really unfortunate. But it is what it is. There we go, 95 gold. We are going to just take a whole whack of runes, but let's finish leveling up the Sindri's axe. So again, we're looking just for damage and for whatever else, but mostly damage. And there we go. Bam, 238 damage going over there. We don't even have like the movement speed buffs going on over here. We can actually grab that. We're going to try and get to the damage. Unfortunately, we don't have... Unfortunately, we're going to grab that. One more projectile and then some points into the damage there. We're just going to grab all of these runes. We don't care what they say. We're going to spend 70 gold just grabbing as many runes as possible. And that's just going to be insane. We did actually get a damage rune there as well. And we'll grab the chest for the last one. And we'll enter the fight with 6 gold. So we're going to actually grab ourselves projectile speed. So let's have a look at our damage quickly. 420 damage on the axes. The crit isn't high though, so you know that's that. But we do another 210 damage. So about 640 damage on there. And 267 damage average on the other axes, which bounce as well. So let's go see how quickly we can kill this boss and go from there. Sindri Brock. And as you can see, our damage is insane. Okay, we did actually get hit there, unfortunately, which is very sad. And now we have Sindrock. And bam. That's probably the fastest boss fight you will ever see. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you can see, Stormbringer Axe did 5.143 million damage with 4.7k DPS. Again, this is because of the actual reset relic. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.